Lee Murray was a rising star in the UFC, a fierce middleweight with knockout power, but behind the cage was a man planning one of the biggest cash heists in history. This is a true story of how a UFC fighter masterminded a £53 million robbery and vanished into North Africa. Born in 1977 in South London to a British mother and Moroccan father, Lee Murray grew up in a tough neighbourhood where violence was a way of life. By his teens, he was in gangs, arrested multiple times, and even spent time in juvenile detention. But something changed when he discovered martial arts. Murray began training in boxing, kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. What once made him dangerous in the streets now made him dangerous in the cage. He rose fast in the early 2000s, dominating the UK MMA scene with his brutal striking and charisma. Friends said his punches sounded like gunshots. In 2004, Murray made it to the UFC, facing George Rivera at UFC 46 in Las Vegas. He submitted Rivera in the first round with a triangle choke and instantly became a fan favorite. Promoters were ready to push him as a star, but just weeks later, legal troubles in the UK blocked his US visa. Murray never fought in the UFC again. His career slowed, though he did face legends like Anderson Silva on the UK circuit. Out of the spotlight and barred from the US, Murray turned to something bigger and darker. On February 21, 2006, a gang led by Murray kidnapped the manager of a cash depot in Kent, England. They posed as police officers, abducted the manager, his wife and their child, and forced him to give them access to the vault. Disguised and heavily armed, the gang stormed the Securitas Depot. They tied up 14 staff members and calmly emptied £53 million in used notes into a truck. In just 66 minutes, they pulled off the biggest cash robbery in UK history. No shots fired, no alarms triggered. Then Murray vanished. He fled to Morocco, bought luxury cars and lived in a seaside villa until June 2006, when he was arrested by Moroccan police in a shopping mall in Rabat. Murray's friend Paul Allen was extradited and sentenced in the UK, but Murray, holding Moroccan citizenship through his father, couldn't be extradited. He was tried under Moroccan law and initially sentenced to 10 years. But after appeal, prosecutors called the sentence too lenient, and it was increased to 25 years in 2010. He now serves time in El Harat prison, known for overcrowding and extreme conditions. No parole, no early release. Over the years, Murray's legend grew. He was a subject of ESPN's Catching Lightning in 2023. In it, he speaks from prison, claiming he's paid a much higher price than anyone else involved. Today, Lee Murray is in his late 40s with roughly 12 years left on his sentence. Once seen as one of Britain's most promising fighters, he's now remembered as the fighter who robbed a bank and disappeared into infamy. He could have been a UFC champion. Instead, he masterminded a criminal operation straight out of a movie. Lee Murray, fighter, fugitive, and the man behind the biggest heist in British history. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you think.